Live from Artifice Bar and Lounge in the Arts District of Las Vegas, Nevada, this is Viva TMS Vegas 2022!
Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Scott.
Hi.
Look, we're on at 9 o'clock,
Yeah.
like we always are.
It's like the show in the morning, except it's at night.
TMS PM.
That's right, PM. Now, before we get any further, we got a lot to do, so I want to get this out of the way. I'm just feeling a little parched, like I might need a little something. Nothing weird. It's just a normal, regular old candy thing I got at the kids' store. It's really nothing, so I'm just going to take it. I'm not even why I'm telling you guys about it. It's fine. I'm just going to bend over here, though, so nobody sees me do it in public.
Hey, man, Dave's not here.
Some kind of peach. Anyway, so
He's dazed, I'm confused.
I'm sure that in 30 minutes or so, nothing will happen. It'll all be normal, and everything will be fine. 45. All right. Well, we're going to be here for at least 90, so tuck in. Let's see how this goes. That's right. So, welcome everybody to this live show.
Yes, being held at an open casting for Fast and the Furious 11.
Yeah. Right. Did you guys feel like family when you were out there? Before we do anything too far into this, I just need to say, so when we first talked about doing TMS Vegas back in 2018, the biggest reason we did it is because Brian has this town in his veins, okay? Comes here all the time, loves it, knows all the stuff, all the places to go, the people to talk to, all of it. And he did so much work this year to get this going. So we needed to spend like a good minute here doing this for Brian. He really did kill it. You killed it this year.
Let's see how you feel after you see the video.
Yeah, that's true. So, Brian, the first thing Brian told me when I got here is that he saw a guy peeing in front of a casino.
Yeah, we were driving in from the airport. Tanner and Alex picked us up and passed right in front of Resorts. Well, the sign said, "Hey, guy peeing." It's like, even the brand new nicest hotel still has somebody peeing on the sign.
And not just peeing, by the way, pants down.
Pants down peeing.
I want to say that if you are looking for a model to decide how far you have lost the ability to care about anything that's going on around you, drop your pants all the way down in public and pee.
That's right. And it's usually an Excalibur thing, but all right, Resorts is fine. Yeah.
Circus. Inside.
Let's see how many hotels will never welcome us. TMS Vegas.
Yeah, this.
Now, you gave a very nice thank you to me. I'm going to extend that thank you to James and Svet, same-sex married, somewhere in here. It's because of them that we're in Artifice Bar. It's like Foo Fighters and half of the albums of the Pretenders. Look it up. The Pretenders, they can't decide. But Artifice Bar, big hand for Artifice Bar for having us here.
Yeah.
For Dave, who helped us with all the sound stuff and put up with a lot of my crap to
Thank
get
you,
things
Dave.
working. So
That's awesome.
Scott.
Yeah.
You did your first escape room Monday.
I did. First thing we did is I got here, met these guys at the big new tower, and then we went, all right, let's have some food, let's chill out, let's talk, and then it was kind of time. And I've never done one before. And if I'm honest, I was a little nervous. Because a little claustrophobic sometimes. I don't know what escape means. Is it like, am I in a small, coffin-like cabinet thing I have to get out of or whatever? It wasn't that at all. And we went and did it, and I actually really had a great time. Yeah. Which reminds me of 2018's Dining in the Dark experience, which I was also super not sure was going to work out. But as usual, Brian's ideas worked out, and I loved that. That was the most chill eating I've ever done.
Yeah, it was. It was really good.
There could have been, cat poo in there, and I would have eaten it. because I was so chill. You take all your other senses away, and it's just this food and a couple of Sam Fisher guys with their things on their heads walking around, making sure you're doing everything. And and that was great. In this case, it's really creative, and it made me want to make a thing like that.
Have your own.
Yeah.
No, yeah, absolutely. So Tina can probably vouch for me. We've done escape rooms, and I tend to, and Bobby and Barry and Bobby, totally on purpose. They can vouch for the fact that we get in the room, and if people let me, I will kind of take charge and be like, all right, scout around the room, see if that black light thing. See what I mean, not quite to that degree, but I do try and take charge. Not such a problem here when Tina and I are handcuffed to a bench while everybody else is in jail cells.
Just like a night at
And these guys figure out ways to get out of their jail cells and then move into the next room with Tina and I still stuck to the bench. We have the speaker, or the person watching the speaker, please don't leave your friends behind.
Yeah, they were stuck there for a long time, and the thing to get you out should have been one of our first things we found.
Yes, it was the first thing they found was a flashlight that had the key to the handcuffs dangling from the bottom of it.
Yeah, and they had in this thing. I mean, a lot of you have probably been to escape rooms, and this is common, but they had black lights so you could see patterns on the wall or stuff that was hidden or whatever. Yeah, I know. So we brought those back to the plaza. We've been having a blast. But yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did, and it was partly because I'm with friends and everybody's having a good time, but we didn't do it in record time, but we got it done.
We did complete it.
Yeah.
We missed a bonus thing by a couple minutes. We might have had it, but...
yeah, it was cool. I'd recommend it. What was it called?
That one was... Tanner, what was that one called?
Susie Sell.
No, Susie, it was Susie Cream Cheese. Susie Sell is the... What's the
What's the
company?
place,
Remember?
though?
Number one escape room.
No, wait,
Number
really?
one.
Number one, super happy, fine time escape
Started in Tokyo, now they're here.
room.
And,
Exactly.
yeah.
Okay.
It was really good, though, and I'm not giving anything away by saying this, but it wasn't my biggest challenge this week. You'll have to wait and find out what was.
That's right. Okay.
That's as hinty as I can be,
Is that,
right?
are we ready for that thing?
Is it what?
Are we ready for that thing? Or is
Oh,
there
I don't
anything-
know.
Is there anything else we were going to talk about?
Oh, we got okay, here's the other thing I wanted to say. So we have some people, usually at one of these events, somebody's always from another part of the world, not just somewhere in the States. I just want to give a little, point at them and have fun with these two British people down here, Zoe and Will Harris, joining us.
I can't tell. Which one's from the UK?
They're wonderful people, and thrilled to have them here. And we have people from all over the country. Some Canadians are with us.
We've got someone, this is cool. We've got someone from a place where it is illegal to point with one finger, where it is illegal to say, I don't know, and it is illegal to have the same first name as somebody else.
Is that true?
That is true.
Whoa.
Anybody know?
I thought Utah had strict drinking laws.
Who said Disneyland? That's exactly right. Gary Fisher. It's
Well
illegal
done,
to point with one finger. Yeah, you can't point with one finger, say I don't know, and you can't have the same first name as somebody else.
Nice.
So,
Is that really in the training?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's a reason to boycott Disney right there. But also, yeah. But we also, I realize, and this is more for you guys because it means a lot to us that you came at a weird time during a week that normally is not a thing you do. A lot of you took work off and maybe didn't even have vacation time to do it. I know we didn't have much vacation time because we're horrible bosses, but you came at a time to beat this NFL draft, which is going to make this place both crazy and ridiculously triple times expensive. Yeah. And the fact that you did all that and showed up in such numbers and have all been just so kind and nice and everybody gets along great. I just really appreciate everybody being here for us. So big hand for you guys. Oh, and I have some coasters. I'm trying not to hit anybody, but I'm just going to spin these out occasionally. So if you haven't got one of my Meth Gator drink coasters, and since I don't drink, I ain't going to use these. So there you go. See? I was unsure if we should be doing this, but here we go. Oh gosh. Here comes one for the back. All right, that'll do for now. I'll put that right there. Quick, normal gummy you get anywhere at a store check. I feel the same.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nothing yet.
How would you know?
I don't know. I don't know.
How would you know?
It's kicking in. I also wanted to tack on top of that, we've all been through a couple of weird years, right?
Yeah.
And if I somehow, a lot of us avoided COVID, if somehow we get it tonight, I'd rather it be with you guys than anyone else.
We want your COVID.
Yeah, your COVID. Whatever variant that is. I don't know what that is. I kid. I don't want any of you to get sick, okay? So be careful, I guess is what I'm saying. What else, Brian? You got anything else you want to hit before we play the thing?
I can't think of anything else. Just big thanks again to all you guys for coming. And we're coming up later, Acid Sisters, Same-Sex Mary performing for the first time since the pandemic. They did a little test show a little while back, so I can't wait to hear their stuff, so that's coming up later. All right, well, I'm going to get into this because I'm excited.
Let's do it. I am too.
Yeah.
So this is okay, little setup. No idea what he had planned, and he had been saying, have I got an idea for you? And I always go like, does it involve running or any,
exactly.
I don't want to do anything that's like strenuous. And he's like, no, it's not that. I never had no idea, no hint, nothing. Mm-hmm. Turned out to be nothing like I expected. And I'm still not entirely sure the end result.
Oh, good.
So this is, I guess what I'm saying is you're finding out at the same time as any of us.
Cool.
Brian's the only one that really knows.
Excellent.
And
All right.
Hammond. Hammond was there.
Well, yeah, and Hammond knows the end result. Yes. Yeah. All right, so lately I've been hooked on a British TV show called Hey, British. Hey, wait, he mentioned us. Called Taskmaster. Now I know Will's familiar with this. Anybody else familiar with the TV show Taskmaster? Few of you, yes. All right, so this is the setup. It's basically Greg Davies, who played Adam Sandler's stepfather on that weird, not Fleabag, but it was a show kind of like Fleabag.
Oh!
Yeah, that
Got
one.
the name.
Anyway,
that one, yeah.
because that's super
We
helpful.
talked about it, yeah. It was really helpful.
So we had to have something like that for this. Anyway, so he gets a bunch of comedian friends of his, 5 per season, and he assigns them a bunch of tasks that they have to complete. Stuff like come up with music video involving a duck, or how much of a baguette can you hide on your body or in your body or wherever.
How much of a baguette can you hide in your body?
Yeah, Scott, it's how much time do we have? Now, I was going to play the intro clip of Taskmaster so you guys could see kind of what it is and hear the music and stuff like that. For whatever reason, that audio wasn't working, but I'm known to steal a game show idea or two.
Yeah.
Ted Pulley Feud,
Yeah.
America's Next Top Podcaster.
Yeah.
And I'm also a fan of a good cover, so I decided to make my own version of Taskmaster. And if you direct your gaze to the screen, so that took 4 days. So one by one, I brought in each of the TMS weekly hosts and guest stars' voices that you know into a room with the lockbox and a large banner. Let me pull up a copy of that banner so you guys can see what they had to contend with. So that is the banner right there. So yeah, so as you can see, right in the middle, there's a 4-digit code. That's the code used to open the lockbox. Then you've got some absolutely ridiculous math up top. You've got a weird cube on the side there. You've got a sort of Netflix logo and 2,500 minus a dodecahedron with a ball. And I planted them in front of this and said, what's in the box?
It was weird. It was weird because
What's in the box?
There's a part of this he didn't mention. So Tina meets us in the lobby, and it was like eyes wide shut kind of stuff. I wasn't sure what was going on. She's leading me into the thing going, okay, we're going to floor whatever, and here's the deal, and you're going to want to sit on this couch we send you into. And I'm like, I don't know what the frick Brian's doing.
We just had you sit on the middle cushion of the couch because that's where the camera was pointed.
Exactly.
Like we had a static
But it
camera.
sounded so ominous without this information.
Yes.
So yeah, and weren't we giving this away today? Someone's getting this banner.
Somebody is getting this banner. I actually have the banner rolled up. All of the Frog Pants All-Stars that are here are going to sign it. Tom Merritt already signed it. And I'll talk about how you guys can win that. So when they get in the room, they've got that banner. And here's some of the other things they find in the room. There is an ice bucket with a key inside a plastic Modoc. There is the actual door number, which is the code to get into the lockbox.
Come on. Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding. And a dodecahedron with 253 ball bearings in it that if you subtract 253 from 2,500, you get 2,243.
Dastardly.
So
That door number is pissing me off, dude.
Now I know. Yes, and yes. Well, all right. Let's talk about the Netflix thing, right? Because you're wondering what the heck is the Netflix have to do with this? Well, on screen, on the TV, when they walk in, is Netflix. And if they took the time to look at the menu, they'd see add and subtract the years to find the code. And I allowed them to use their phones. I allowed them to do whatever. I even provided them a dry erase board to write down stuff. And so, again, figuring out all of these heist movies and their years to get to 2,243, that 6 months.
Yeah.
Not really, but
There's no way that takes. That was never going to happen.
That's right.
And as a result, I kept fixating on. Well, I heard that Netflix has a code for all their subgenres, and you can just search for it and get all those movies that way. And so I'm trying to figure that out. Well, if I can use my phone, I'll look up what heist movies are. It was not even close. Tried it. Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. That's my impression. Maybe that's
That's an accurate impression.
Yeah.
But let's actually start with Mr. Scott Fletcher, who we put to the test here.
Looks a little sunburned.
He does. Yeah.
What's in the box? Fastest correct answer wins. Your time starts now.
Crap. I didn't read the right instructions first. Code. Oh, crap.
Yes.
Is this a escape room? Oh, no.
Okay. This is going to take a minute. Okay. Crisscross, den of thieves. Minus dog day afternoon. Minus fish call one. Plus heist. Plus inside man. Plus a tie job. And I need a number after it. Taskville. This is terrifying. Not that I would ever be judged by my peers. It feels like I should stand up.
Did it help to stand up?
That didn't help. Okay, does this mean anything?
I am not spending the time to go through that math.
Do I have to?
Good Lord. Check the door room.
No, there's a point at which maybe I don't want to solve things.
He's trying to escape. Like he's gonna back out of this room entirely.
Is that how things work? Does that make your brain work better? Okay. I'm just gonna go with its number of words in the title.
Oh, I did that too.
We'll figure that out. Have a little drawing.
Didn't even see the menu from that.
So, it's 2 plus 3 minus 2 plus 3. It feels like I've been trying for a lot longer than what is on that timer. This feels like about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel screwed. There we go. Let's see, there are only 10,000 combinations. If I try them all at 1 a second, 10,000, 6,000, that's only 14 hours. I can do it.
We will cut you off after 30 minutes.
Okay, well, I'll try the Netflix thing again. Thought it was numbers, but it only adds up to like 12. And I don't know if it's number of words in the title or number of people on the screen.
I thought that too.
Or a total number of years served in prison for the crime. Maybe it's number of dudes on the poster. Chicks. Oh, yeah. That's a trap. Years.
That's a good one.
The years. The years they were made? Oh my God. Are you guys ready to watch someone look up a bunch of shit on his phone? This is gonna be great, guys. We can make a whole series out of it. Totally. Okay. This would be great.
Is that where you got it?
Is this? Oh no, I don't want to upgrade. Wonder if this is just some crude way to have me record film liners. So that was.
Oh my gosh, dude, you went all out. Hey!
What's in the box?
Dice?
Well, hold on. Come back. A couple of questions. So, at one point, did you really think about like leaving the room?
The moment I sat down and realized it was an escape room, and I saw that poster, and I thought, wow, there's nothing obvious on that. You always think you're smart until you get like presented with a problem like that,
And you have somebody with a timer, big timer. Tina's holding an iPad with the times ticking away like.
Well, but then I found out you only gave 30 minutes. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I only had 24 minutes to wait until I failed. That was good news.
And the other thing is just because I saw the same thing I did, and the thing that shocked me the most is you guys were stone quiet when we came in.
Yeah.
So it was weird, and it's for obvious reasons now that we know what it is. But I walked in, I'm like, I don't like any of these versions of these people.
I mean, the only thing that would have made it worse is like a Squid Game.
Yeah.
It was stone cold. Wow.
It was disconcerting to say the least.
Sure,
but,
yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So thanks for torturing me. It was
Thank
really
you.
fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done.
All right. All right. Well, let's see how our resident disco ball Jesus did with his turn at the door.
Science.
Come on in. Have a seat.
This is unnerving.
Oh no, here on the couch. The first yelp. Ah.
Alright. So, okay. What's in the box? Fastest correct answer wins. Your time starts now. Oh my gosh. What's in the box?
Yeah. As soon
Alright.
as he says now,
So-
then the clock starts.
And there's a 4-digit code? Oh my god, I am really terrible at puzzles. Okay. What's in the box? Well, what's in the box? What's in the box? There could be a head in the box. But how would you do that? I don't know.
And at this point, he hasn't even noticed the banner or the TV or anything yet.
I didn't see anything.
The banner's very official looking, is the problem.
That's right. You're looking up how to put a head in a box at this point.
Yeah, I typed in head.
Okay. Let's see.
You really did guess head.
Pound sign. You'll enter the pound sign after every.
Oh, that's
Alright,
interesting.
so that's not
Yeah.
Alright, what's.
That would be a clever way to do it.
Yeah.
How many different combinations of 4 numbers are there?
10,000. You're the math guy.
That's 2 people now who've brought up the 10,000 combinations.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Sometimes
So-
just me moving the camera and pointing when to look at.
Something over here. Guess I should look around the room. Oh my god, there's math! Do I need to be sitting over there? Okay, 3 times. Okay, square root of 529 minus.
Wait till you hear about the room number.
All to that, but that is 36 over 18 is. You know I love math, right?
Uh-huh.
Trying out for a Jesus
On
movie
the
or
table
something.
if you'd like to use that to.
I was oblivious to everything. I didn't even see the whiteboard. I was trying to do it in my head.
Now you've got me excited. Alright, 36 over 18. That's going to be 3 halves. No. So, it's 2. Okay. Alright, so square root of 529. I feel. I used to have the square roots memorized up to 25, and like up to whatever would be
Really?
25.
Because I know 36, the square root of 36.
I used to know 25 squared. Thank you.
I gotta find out where you found that. That's so good.
6 is times. This is why you didn't tell me anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would have brushed up.
You'd have been staying in the room doing math drills last night.
Sorry, I can't make it to the Bellagio fountain, guys. I gotta do my mathly practice. 64 square root of 60. Come on, minus 240. Oh my God, Brian. So 2 to the power of 10. So this is another thing I should be embarrassed about, because as also a computer science major, we're supposed to know all the powers of 2. So I'm gonna. Here, you'll edit this part out, right? And just make it look like
Oh, totally.
I just knew it.
You'll edit this part out, right?
Ready? I'll
You know what he said? Yeah, there's no way he's taking that
Well,
out.
clearly that's 1024 because 13
15, 69, 13.
Oh, he's got it sideways with the full scientific thing.
37. Oh, 9.
Oh my gosh. You
Divided
got like a
by-
abacus in your pocket?
Do you think I could make a living streaming, doing this, just talking out a complicated math problem?
Yes. Like an hour of math.
375 times. I'm just gonna, while I'm thinking, try this. 3743.
Oh, this is the worst part.
So 3743 is.
Admire his
Properly compute. We're gonna.
Start over.
We're going to write this problem down 3 times.
And, you know, as the quiet observer, I sit here and I watch, oh my God, it's just one little thing, one parenthesis that he had out of place.
That's why.
Oh, dude.
And I couldn't say anything like,
I'm having to convince them.
You get
I'll show
extra
them
credit
this.
though for all that
sure,
work.
yeah.
That's a
They'll never
lot.
let me fly.
That's the first thing I ignored.
Playing. If they see me squinting to look at math,
I mean, I saw that math and went, "Nyeh, not doing it."
absolutely does. There's some audio issues going on, but he's talking about how
It's hot in here.
But unfortunately, that makes too much noise, so we had to turn it off.
I'm just a sweaty person.
I could barely read the sign, so.
That's 10.
And I didn't want to move because you had the cameras
So we
pointed
simplified
at
this
me.
part.
Right, oh
That's 10
yeah.
All of that needs to.
Brian, correct me if I'm wrong, but everything on the chart
7.
were individually solvable separately. They
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
all connected.
Like that math thing, if you look at it closely, it's like,
Yeah! Well done, Bobby.
yeah. So what was I gonna ask you? I was gonna say, so for a minute you were actually thinking we put a head in the box.
It would have had to have been a small head, but
Like a little decapitated Pepper Potts action
I
figure
was
or
ready to
something.
be like the savant who was like figured out the whole thing too. Because I tried to solve it so fast.
Yeah. Your joy as soon as you saw that it was math was like the best. It made the whole thing worth it. Like, oh my God, there's math, and you're like,
Well,
right on,
okay,
yeah.
so when you get in there, Scott kind of undersold it, right? So when you get, Tina meets me down at the elevator, and I just figured, because I knew we were coming up there to do something, I didn't know what it was, but I just figured, oh, Tina needs to bring me up to the room, because, you know, the key cards, you have to have a key card to get to the floor. So I was just like, oh, Tina's coming up to take me to the room, because she has a key card, and I don't.
right, yeah.
And so we're just walking and chatting, and it's really friendly and really fun, and then we get close, and then she gets quiet, and she's like, she whips out this other card. She hands it to me and she says, all right, well, you're going to go into this door right there, and then you'll use this key card to get in, and goodbye.
Yeah, so we had a room with a separate room on
Yeah.
it. And so Tina would go like in the first door, which led into the room with the bed, and then send the poor hapless victim into the room with all the recording equipment, where they just basically were like thrown to the wolves. And
So that's when I started to get nervous, and
Yeah.
I'm already nervous.
yes.
And I open the door, and there's Hammond and Brian standing there with cameras pointed at me.
Directly at you, yes.
And then there's another camera. Yeah, so I was already nervous. I didn't notice anything in the room.
Yeah.
I
Well,
didn't
you
notice anything.
You did a fantastic job, man.
So when I saw the math, the point is,
Oh yeah. Sorry. Hold up.
so the point is when I was like sweating,
Yes.
and I was,
And we couldn't have the air conditioning on in the room because of the fan noise.
and so I saw
it
the
was
math, and
hot.
I was like, because I suck at those puzzles, but I saw the math, and I was like, oh, thank God.
And
Something I can do.
It smelled like Doritos and feet in there. I'm not kidding. It kind of had the
That's
smell of I was the last one of the day kind of smell.
Yeah, you were the last one of the day. So, Bobby, thank you so much.
Well
you
done,
did a great
Bobby.
job.
Thank you.
All right.
Science correspondent Bobby. Thank you.
A lot of you guys didn't get to see Tom today, but he was here very briefly, and I have Tom's packet here.
It's for me. That's a nice seal.
Thank you.
I don't even know if I even want to. feel like I've run BTS. Read this part out loud. What's in the box? Fastest correct answer wins. Your time starts now.
And Tom really did read this part out loud. Read that part out loud.
All right.
He's good at directions.
I almost just entered my PIN code. That would be it.
His ATM PIN code.
So my birthday wasn't it. Which is not my PIN code. All right. We've got Netflix heist movies. That's good. A lot of math. Point Break. Oh, there's an equation over here. That's a lot of movies. I wasn't told there would be no math, though. Plus Dennis Bean minus Dog Day Afternoon. And there's a whiteboard for me to work things out. This feels like too much work. I'm so lazy. Try something. Wouldn't it have been amazing if that had worked?
That would be great, yeah. What did you try? Just
A 32-32.
Oh, okay.
For no reason whatsoever. All right. I guess I should try to figure this out, huh? See, this is the problem with having a team when you do podcasts. Is you're not going to do anything yourself. Roger. There's no.
Out comes the phone.
Yep. And it just looks like he's like gonna look through Twitter.
Yeah. Just to check his messages. A couple of emails while he's there.
He started looking for apps that would do solve equations that he could plug one in.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
But he
didn't do it.
didn't do that.
What's math?
do that math.
I'm sure. Man, I had to get up at 4 this morning. This is what happens. You start complaining when it gets hard. Yeah. I don't even want to admit the things I'm scribbling.
People come here for the concert or watching a bunch of people watch a guy sit on a couch on his phone.
See, this is where I have to admit that I got through math mostly by looking at the back of the book and figuring and then reverse engineering how to do it.
He sounds so tired.
Yeah. One of the first things is, I had to get up at 4.
Oh, yeah.
Said it took 5 minutes. Real quick and easy, he said. Nobody said that.
Nobody said.
That's why you told me to get up and walk around, because it's escape room stuff. So I should open this up and do not eat.
Oh, he did what I did.
What's in there? Aha! Okay, now escape room gets me.
He puts it back in there. Yeah, clearly the rubber Modoc belongs in the ice cube.
Yeah.
This is locked. Duh. The thing that has a lock on it.
That was my hand, by the way. I had to edit that shot.
Oh, that lock.
Yes, he didn't see what the tab was.
What was it? It looks like an operational knob. Yeah.
What's in the box?
A bunch of dice.
Stop the clock.
All right, so obviously Tom's not here to come up, but I want to bring up my partner in crime for this thing, Hammond, who sat there and recorded all this stuff and had to watch in pain, unable to help, like watching, you're walking along the desert and you see a tortoise on its back, You can't do it. You're not helping
Don't
him,
call
Leon.
Scott. Don't
Why
stop.
aren't you helping him, Leon?
Don't call Scott a tortoise.
Yeah, so Hammond was actually the first person outside of Tina and my uncle to see the heist movies chart, and I sent it to him without any explanation, just like these guys got. And so
I get a text in Discord that says, "Can you solve this?"
Yeah.
And it's on my phone, and the little white writing at the top, completely illegible.
Yeah.
I did no zooming, nothing. And because I know Brian's a puzzle guy, I start counting the people on the screen, trying to figure out all this internal dialogue about what these really could be, like plot lines and everything. I spend 4 hours with this one afternoon. And then
there you go.
And then I call my wife and send it to her. She looks at it and goes, "Yeah, you're overthinking it. I don't know what it is either." So I text Brian and I'm like, "I think I might be really, really stupid." And he goes, "Well, I can't send it to my puzzle people, my trivia people, because it'll be
Right,
easy
but
for them."
trivia people know it instantly, yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm like, "Oh, I guess I'm really, really bad at this." And then he sends me the math problem. I'm like, "I'm not even allowed to keep score when we play games at home. There is no way I'm doing math." And so I showed my wife, and she's like, "No, you're not doing that." So that was where it was left. And then Brian, I guess, tried somebody else in the Frog Pants community as a test.
Yep.
And
I did. I sent it to Randy.
That's all you had to say.
I know, exactly. So, Brian, I've looked up the Netflix codes for each of those movies, and I've multiplied those numbers together, and I get 6,327,000.
That is the most Randy thing I ever heard.
Yes. So then I say, all right, well, he's having a problem. I'm going to give him a hand. Take a look at the math problem. No, I'm going to figure this Netflix thing out.
Yeah, he had the challenge. He was going to do it.
He did.
I just realized why it's so disconcerting. It just hit me while you were talking. These are people in my life, Tina included, always very helpful. You know, always very like, "Oh, you need something?
I was helping
here.
Brian.
Oh, you need this? Like, that's what you need." So when I
I was
walk in and
helping
look at
Brian.
them like, "Are you going to help me?" And all they can do is stone face and stare at their... That was weird.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the thing. Also, I feel a little funny, and that light keeps flashing at me. But anyway, go ahead.
That means your time is up. No, all right. Okay, let's take a look at, Amy. Red Fraggle, yes.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
And the greatest pair of leggings I've ever seen.
Hey, she got to read this right there. You had to read this.
Thanks. I would've had
Nicely
to do
done.
it this week.
Nothing small, right? Like,
No.
why build when you can overbuild?
Yes.
Okay. What's in the box? Fastest correct answer wins. Okay. Let's see. What's pretty. Oh, look. Heist movies. Okay. Let's see. Baby Driver. Plus Big Job. Oh my gosh. I was not prepared for a math exam. Huh. All right.
The hilarious thing is I said that about not being prepared for math.
Yeah.
I literally didn't see the math, the actual math.
The actual math problem.
11 to 13, 12, 13. Alright.
Did you notice all the Kevin Spacey movies that were up there? There's like 5 Kevin Spacey movies.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I thought
wasn't-
that was
yeah.
it. So I'm like, how old's Kevin Spacey? When did the Me Too thing, all that?
Yeah. No, I immediately went to the years,
Yeah,
but
she-
I did not even, completely oblivious to the instructions at the top
Yeah.
of the menu. Like,
Yeah, nobody
it's
saw
amazing
those.
what your eyes just skip
No,
right over, you know?
You figured that part out instantly, which was great. How are we doing on time? Oh, yeah, we're good.
Are we good?
We're good.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's
well,
a
at
lot
this
of
point,
work.
Brian's coming. Brian is like, you can tell.
Yeah, I am
He's
like-
over my
I'm like-
shoulder looking at me, and I'm like, okay.
So funny. Like, I had a bad experience. Oh, all right. So that is not the Italian job with
Most Def. That is like the original one with Michael Caine. So, all right, I get. Sneakers is such a great movie. But now I know how you felt about my leggings. I see you just wanted the close-up so you could get the leggings in there. All the comic book things. If I did that right, which the odds are not great, but there's me. 2, 4, 3.
Pound sign.
Hey! Okay. So lots of dice.
Yeah, so like, and I'm not revealing scores and times just yet, but I will say that the first number you entered into that thing and hit the pound sign was the first number you entered into that thing.
Yeah, that was the only guess I made, and I was as surprised and thrilled as anyone else.
Yes.
I was like, oh sweet, my first guess was right.
Yes, no, it was awesome. And I'm trying to think, because it was kind of hard to hear some of the things you were saying, but you were talking about, well, you gave us an impersonation of
Most Def?
Most Def.
Yeah,
from
like
the
I
newer
had
Italian
a
Job.
bad experience.
Oh, it's like he's here. Weird.
But yeah, you did a fantastic job, and thank you so much for being part of this.
Amy, everybody. Check out her segments on Thursdays so you can read a book. Oh, who's that guy?
Yeah, look at those legs, everybody. All right, one last one.
Well, I'm arriving for the first time. Don't mind me. All right, supposed to read this?
Uh-huh.
Cool. This is all very weird. I don't know what's happening.
I didn't notice that.
Started him early. No, that's not true.
You get the fancy little deal there.
I made it. I 3D printed a wax sealer, and
Really?
yeah,
So it's actual wax, though.
it's actual wax.
That's awesome. All right, what's in the box? Fastest correct answer wins. Your time starts now. All right.
You'll enter the code.
Frick.
It's this.
Oh my gosh, there's math and stuff on this. All right. I don't get it.
Did all that like cut-ins of those shots so I could edit big chunks of time.
Yeah, that makes sense. You did a killer job for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Those are Netflix
You look
logo.
really old in this video.
I know it's the fact that this thing is making it look bright red.
It's so weird.
So something's on the screen.
Oh my lord. That doesn't make sense. Hold on. I'm just gonna do something dumb.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
Security measure.
And I can use my
You
phone.
can use your phone. Yep.
At one point, he asked if he could type boobs.
Yeah, I
Years.
did. Their answer is yes, I could have typed boobs, but I didn't. What a confused old man that is.
Now, here's where he points out all the Kevin Spacey movies on here.
Kevin Spacey's in a lot of these.
Is that right? Is that the one?
Only one.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna need a recount later on that.
Absolutely. Because there's no usual suspects or Baby Driver's the only one.
Usual suspects were on there.
No.
Just stay on the middle cushion.
I actually found something back there.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, it was a hanger.
We don't want a black light in here, I can tell you that.
There's something back there.
It's not part of the puzzle, if there is. Yeah.
No, there's something back there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hooker? Dead hooker?
It's a plastic hanger.
Oh, really?
Tina's clock.
Okay, so that is it.
Yeah.
No.
Let me just look around here for a second.
many-sided die, do we? So there's probably 2,500 balls in there. That's ice. Why would you have ice? Ew. Oh, I got a key. What is this sex toy? Oh, it's MODOK, the sex toy. All right, so MODOK, you're involved. Okay, that's all that's in there. This. Oh, jeez. That seemed really like that was the fastest segment, I think.
It was the fastest segment, yeah.
Wait, does that mean I win?
By this point, like in the editing, I was like, oh, let's just get through this. No, I'm kidding. So you asked, let's look at the Kevin Spacey list here. All right, so.
Inside man, I thought. Am I thinking of the hostage negotiator? I'm thinking of the negotiator.
Yeah,
Dang it.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Oh, you're freaking right, dude. He's not in anything else.
No, but I did love that.
Yeah.
All right, so that is everybody. Now, obviously, the next thing we want to do is talk about who did it the fastest. And before I do that, because we have a prize to give away, I want to see who's rooting, who's believing in which players. So, if you think it was Scott Fletcher, raise your hand. Okay, all right. Oh, Christine.
Dedicated.
Yes, all right. Okay, after Bobby. Who thinks it was Bobby?
One.
Bobby. There was another one back there too. Okay, 2 for Bobby. If you think it was Tom, raise your hand. Oh, lots for Tom. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
At least 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
We got 9.
If you think it was Amy, raise your hand.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow. Okay.
All right.
All right. And if you think it was Scott Johnson, raise your hand.
Oh, come on.
Ducey's got you.
That's it?
Ducey's got you.
Okay.
All right. So.
Wait, did someone say it though? Hold on.
What do we say? Blade Runner.
Boy, isn't. Wait, did we say one of these yet? I'll
we
say one
mention?
if we haven't. Boy, isn't Mad Max Fury Road a good movie? I love this. I'm taking this.
All right, so first up we had Scott Fletcher. The score of 21 minutes and 59 seconds. Bobby came in just a little bit longer than that with 23 minutes and 56 seconds.
Kind of turning everybody on there, Bobby. Look at you.
Then we have Tom Merritt. 12 minutes, 7 seconds. Where are my Tom fans in here? Where are you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then we had Amy with 7 minutes and 11 seconds. And finally, Scott Johnson with 16 minutes and 18 seconds. So congratulations to Amy. First up, come on up and collect your prize.
Middle of the damn road.
A completely unused plastic 20-sided die filled with ball bearings. Good luck. Good luck getting that home through TSA, who will think it's a dirty bomb.
Yeah. Those ball bearings rip right through you. You got to be careful.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, I saw a lot of people put up their hands for Amy, so I'm going to pick somebody at random who put up their hand. Be honest. If you had your hand up for Amy. Okay. All right.
Bag
Veronica,
of dice.
A bag of translucent dice.
Yeah!
150 of them, to be specific.
Well done.
Well done. This concludes my TED Talk.
Oh, are you going to do the banner? Yeah. have it here?
Oh, I have the banner too. Oh yeah, how do we give that one away?
We got to give the banner
All right,
away.
so somebody random. Do you have a way of pulling a random name from the spreadsheet?
Let me go look. Hold on.
So we have
Hold on.
sticking out KT data. Could you that thing? Yeah, that's the one right there.
Here we go. Oh, this is perfect. We can totally do this.
Cool. Do you need me to come up with a random number?
Give me a number.
What's the highest number on
100 and, sorry, 69. 69, nice. That really is flashing once in a while, right? It's not me and the whatever, okay. I'm just making sure it's not the perfectly normal.
Seriously, what does that say?
68.
68. Yeah, so pick a random number between 1 and 68.
Oh
Came
my
up with
gosh.
68.
All right, our winner is Catherine Talmo. Katie Talmo, where are you? Katie, yours is this.
And is she here?
Katie lives here, I think. So that's perfect, because you don't have to fly anywhere with it. Yeah, woo!
And we will all sign this for you. Oh, you'll get the tube so it's easier to transport and stuff, yes.
You got a nice tube. Cool. Excellent job.
So much less stuff for me to take home.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, that reminds me, a little PSA. If anybody didn't get their swag bags earlier, because I know some people weren't at the board game stuff, I'm gonna try somehow tonight when we get back to the plaza to be sort of around for anyone who didn't. If for some reason we miss each other completely, don't worry, we'll mail them to whoever didn't get them. Okay, so we got it covered no matter what, but just letting you know we still have a few left, and I didn't see all those faces there. So, all right, it's definitely kicked in. I don't know what to make of this.
Oh, really? So what are you feeling? Like, let's talk.
I'll just chill and just kind of want to just chill out and write my congressman and tell him to hurry up and legalize it in the state of Utah. Boy, I'll stand up.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I got full motor skills. Now, if you want me to do any of that math we were looking at, forget it.
That's how long it's been since you've taken it. 55 minutes
55
and 27
minutes,
seconds.
okay. That seems to be my time. So now everybody here or at home that voted for that, I did it. You can all shut up about it now.
I forgot to ask, was it one of the Mike Tyson ears?
No, the poll plan was half of Mike Tyson ear. That was the plan. Or it's Holyfield's ear, but Tyson's making them.
Right.
And they went to sell them everywhere you can sell them, and Vegas turned them down. Mm-hmm. Because you can't have a body part shaped thing in gummy form or have it look like a toy, which is edible by a kid or whatever.
Ooh, Bobby says,
science update.
Science.
Beep, 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 beep. What?
That's strange. We went to a pizza place the first night, and what were they selling there?
Pizza.
They were also selling, on the menu, there's pizza by the slice.
Hot wings.
There's wings, there's cheese pizza, there's pepperoni pizza,
Ears.
sausage, and then the next thing on the menu is a Jell-O dong.
Wieners. I have pictures of that. Like legit, I got pictures of those dongs. Yes, but they can.
But they weren't made of THC, were they?
Yeah, there weren't THC in those things. It's just alcohol stuff.
So
right?
it's okay for a kid to have a Jell-O dong, as long as there's no THC in it.
Society is a complex place. All right. Anyway, what was I saying? Because that's also an effect.
That we couldn't sell the gummies.
Oh, they can't sell the ear because of all those reasons, and so we had to go with an alternative. And I know a couple of people had backups in case I chickened out. Thanks for trusting me. I really appreciate it. No, it's actually nice of you to have something on hand in case I forgot. But yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
You live in Colorado. I'm just saying.
I just have to open the window.
I need a guy.
And I get a contact high.
Yeah.
All right, well.
All right, we're getting to
I can hear the crowds. I can hear the crowds outside who are wondering why the heck there's a bunch of people sitting in a room watching a guy look up stuff on his cell phone.
Yeah. So we're getting close. Before we go anywhere, I don't want to get sappy or anything. Plus, I got a weird thing going here. So when Brian and I started the show in 2012 or 11 rather, the goal there was, the original design was, hey, I don't like morning radio. Like in a car, it's the worst. It's terrible. The jokes are bad. The prank calls are stupid.
Noises, yeah.
The horns, the laughter
Yes.
that I can tell isn't real. All that stuff.
Crank calls where they go through drive-throughs and
Yeah.
order things that.
Yeah, like that. You know that kind. And whatever. Somehow it works for us.
It totally worked for us.
But anyway, the goal was to make something we could just be really proud of and have a lot of fun doing and every day look forward to. But what we didn't know that early was where was streaming going to go? Was the live aspect of this going to matter? Like all that sort of stuff. And we're now 12 years on this show, and we could not ask for a better audience than our TMS audience. For whatever reason, you guys get us, you understand us, you get the jokes, the stories live on, you come up and tell me how it made you pull over because you almost wrecked or whatever. Those are enormous compliments for us to hear, and it just means the world to us. So anyway, I don't want to be sappy, but I just really appreciate you guys and for everyone coming to this again this year. After those weird couple years we had, I didn't even see Brian for that long, and we usually see each other at least once a year.
We were figuring it out.
twice.
Like since the first Nerdtacular that I went to and met Scott for the first time.
Every year.
We've never been apart as long as we were during the pandemic.
So being able to come back together and do this, but also to do it with you and
guys,
to feel that friendship again and just
absolutely.
Like I was kidding earlier about if we're going to get COVID, we may as well get it from each other, but I really am happy it's you I'm with. So thank you all again for being here and being a part of it for so long.
All right, so after us, we've got the Acid Sisters. After that, we've got James and Svet, Same Sex Mary, the whole band. Not just the two of them, the whole damn band is going to be playing. And then after that, I'm going to finally get to play some craps on this trip. Heartache.
All right. Thank you all very much. We're going to move so the band can get warmed up and hang around, have fun.
Absolutely.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network.
Frog Pants Network.
Get more shows like this at frogpants.com.
I'm just glad you're doing this in the privacy of your own room.
Nailed it. Nice.